Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited that you're back here and watching and tuning in to this video all about my current favorite items. I will link a blog post I did way back when to talk about some of my holy grail items, which means items that I literally have used for years that I cannot live without. Go check out that blog post. I'll link it in the description down below because a lot of those things I still love and I still use all the time, but I do have some new things, of course, that I use every month that I get because I watch YouTube videos and I can't say no whenever things look good. With that said, let's get into the products. So I'm going to try to go fast because, as many of you know, I can be a very long-winded person and I love to talk. The first thing, I actually got this for Christmas, so I guess this is the first thing's a cheat, but I've been loving it, especially in the warmer, more humid weather where I tend to get really oily. This is Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner. So it's a waterproof liquid eyeliner. I wear eyeliner probably 2 to 3 times a month. I wore it this past weekend or 2 weeks ago to go get my wedding dress. I wore it to my friend's bridal shower, but unless I have a big event like that, I really don't wear eyeliner because it normally rubs off. This doesn't, but I've just gotten so used to not wearing it that I just only really wear it for special events because I just don't take the time to do it every morning. But I love this. This is great. It stayed on all day. We literally woke up early, went and did all the dress stuff, drove. If you want to watch that vlog, I'll link it up here. Then we drove all the way to Edmonton. Then we were in Edmonton and it was super hot and muggy and my eyeliner stayed on all day long. It still looked great. A little bit it didn't look like way I applied it, but it looked really good. So this is one of my favorites. If you have oily eyelids, if you have creased eyelids, if you can see, I don't even put on eyeshadow because my eyelids just go like this. So we call it the Benzo eye droop. All of us have it. All of our sisters have it. So use this. We love it. I love it. This is a new mascara I have from Tarte. So these are honestly the 2 high-end makeup things that I wear. I don't wear really anything else high-end. And even though this is a favorites video, I want to tell you, I have used better mascaras than this before. It's a good mascara. It's good. I would rank it a 3 out of 5 or maybe a 4 out of 5, but I've used other good mascaras. It doesn't surprise me. So it is a good one. I'm sure supposedly it's good for your eyelashes because it has Amazonian clay in it, which nourishes your eyelashes or something. So this is a good one. I like it. I'm not saying this is my holy grail item, but I have been using this and I have been liking it. It's just not my favorite. I forget what my favorite. I think I honestly like the CoverGirl. I don't know if it's the Outlast. It's one that's orange. It's honestly probably works the same as this, but this is just what I'm using right now. I like it. The packaging's cute. I don't really like that it's called Maneater, but it's good. So these 2 items, this is the L'Oreal. I really love any of L'Oreal's foundations. The coloring is really good. It's really, if you can't tell, I mean, I'm using a product that I'll talk about later, but if you can't tell, I have an olivey skin tone, but it's also yellowy undertone, I want to say, a yellowy, almost I guess olive undertone. And so a lot of foundations look really pink on me and that doesn't look good. But this one, I wear W3 of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Foundation. And it has SPF 20 in it, which I really like to wear SPF every day. But also this it has a pump. I love foundations that have a pump. Who doesn't? It has a pump. I apply it with a beauty blender. It's not full coverage. I would say it's light to medium coverage. You can build it up. But if I have a blemish, I have a blemish down here right now. You can kind of see that red mark. Guess what? I'm imperfect. I don't care. I don't want to wear a huge thick foundation that's going to cover everything up all the time. It's way too much for me. So this I love, and I also love, it's just really glowy. I do put powder on top of it, but I don't know, just the way it applies, I like it. It's not cakey. This True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator. Prime and highlight. Now let me tell you this. So you can use this all over your face. You can also just use it, which I would not use this all over my face. Mix it with your foundation. You can also just use this as a highlighter / blush. So since this is the rose color, I honestly wish I kind of got the gold because it is kind of my blush today. So you can see that red coming through, pink coming through. It does give you a nice highlight, but this is really more, I wouldn't put this right here. It would literally look like I had blush up to my eyes. So I really do love this. I don't love it as just a highlighter. I like it as a highlighter blush. I put on with my beauty blender, then I put some bronzer on, and I put on my under eye powder, and I'm good to go. And I really have been loving this. I'm not normally a blush person, but this gives me a great pop of color that I really, really, really like. I want to talk about these two products. So this is how I just did my nails today. I literally did them this morning, but I love a good nude, especially when you're tan. I literally only wear two nail polish colors, really. I wear this purple Bahama Mama Essie by Essie. I bought it, like, I think I just bought a new one. It was like probably like my 8th or 9th one that I bought. It's in that blog post, my Holy Grail products. I've been using it forever. It's the perfect purple. Go buy it, go use it. But I've been looking always for the perfect nude that's not too pinky, not too white, is opaque enough, isn't tacky. And this by Defy and Inspire, I think that this is only sold at Target. I could be wrong on that, but that's the only place I found it. It's in the color Toddlers and Tiaras. It is the perfect color, and it's supposedly, like, it says wear resistant nail lacquer. It almost looks like gel, and it's free of DBP, I don't know. It's free of all this stuff, and supposedly that's good, but I don't know what those things mean. And it just, like, I mean, it's a little bit messed up because I'm not the best at painting my nails, but I don't know if you can tell. It's looking a little bit more pinky in here, but it's literally just like a true, I've gotten so many compliments on it. People are like, oh, you got your nails done, especially after I got engaged. They're like, oh, you got your nails done, it's so pretty, what color is that? I'm like, I haven't gotten my manicure in years. I just love it. It stays on a while. I mean, anytime you have a lighter nail polish, you're gonna run into the issue of the fact that when you go throughout the week, your nails bend and you're gonna get little, like, creases on the edges. You get it with any kind of nail polish. I mean, tell me one if you haven't, but you're gonna get little, like, creases because your nail bends and the nail polish breaks. You just don't see it when it's dark because it's dark. So nude is a little harder to keep up with, but I love a nude nail. It looks amazing. And then I use this every time I paint my nails. This is a Sally Hansen. Oh, I said that was an accident. CLE. The Defy and Inspire is like $7.50, $8, so it's like just as expensive as Essie or OPI, but to me that's worth it because I'd rather buy one nail. Like, I literally told you I really wear two colors. Like, I used to buy a million nail polishes and waste like $3 on a thing. I literally just wear two colors, that color and my purple, and I go in between. Like, I have this color on my toes right now. I might switch it to the purple. I just go in between. But this is a Sally Hansen InstaDry. It's a little bit, it looks a little purple because when I use my purple, it like gets in there a little bit, but this I love. It has a flat tip brush, which I think this Defy and Inspire has a flat tip also. The Essie doesn't, but it has a flat tip, which is easier to apply. But this I just use all the time. Who has the time to wait for their nails to dry? This doesn't dry them perfectly right away. With my purple it does. With this, I have to do 3 coats, and like I normally try to wait between each coat like maybe 15 minutes just to get it to fully dry. But this definitely does a really good job, and it does it. And then I normally do put this on, especially on my nails, especially if I'm wearing nude. I put this on my nails like every 3 days or so, just like literally I'll keep it out on my bedside counter and like throw it on, and I love it, and it's great. So I have 2 more beauty items that are honestly gonna be some of my holy grail beauty items forever. This is my Instyler. Well, it's actually my mom's, but I use it every day. This is a lifesaver. I'll link the vlog up top where I use this and I kind of show you how I'm using it, but it's super easy. It's how I get my hair like this every day. If you don't know, I have not pretty curly hair, but I have curly hair like this. All I have to like kind of straighten down. Like I have to go at the root and straighten down because I get pretty decent waves, especially in the shorter layers. But this Connor bought for me about a year ago because I think I've been watching a YouTuber and I mentioned, oh my gosh, I love an Instyler. I think I mentioned it once to him. He's the best gift giver though. So he got it for me for Christmas. I unwrapped it at Christmas and I was like, how did you know that I wanted this? And because I didn't even realize I said it to him. And I love it. It's changed my world. It's changed the way I do my hair. I literally hate, so mine broke like a year into having it. So I don't know if it was a defective one or what, because my mom got hers like literally 2 weeks after I got mine because she started using mine and she started loving it. So now I use my mom's. But it broke, sadly. I have no idea why. But I honestly want another one because it is awesome. It's how I get these bouncy curls. Like a lot of times when you curl with a curling iron, it doesn't get as bouncy because there's a heat bar. I don't know if you can see. There's a heat bar in here and there's a heat, this is heated. And when you squeeze it, it rotates. So it heats the outside of the curl. Like normally when you have a curling iron, it only curls like, especially if you're using like a wand. And it just gets them, they're so soft. They last for days. I was talking about that in my last vlog. They last for days. It's so bouncy. Like, even though I have thick hair, sometimes my hair just gets flat, especially at the top, and you can do the roots and curl the roots back. You can do it straight. You can do it curly. So say I just need to straighten some front pieces, I just use this. I go on trips. This is the only tool I bring. I don't bring a straightener. I don't bring a curling iron. I just bring this. And I love it, and it's amazing, and it saves me so much time. I basically go in, I take a piece, and I'll wrap it around like 3 or 4 times like this. Don't burn yourself. And I clamp it, and when it's plugged in, it goes zzz. The only thing is it makes a noise, which is kind of annoying sometimes, but, and then you just drop it out, and it's like a perfect curl. So, get yourself some of that, because it's awesome if you have straight curl hair, if you have curly hair, if you have, you know, hard to manage hair. Like when I put my hair back in a bun, I just kind of straighten the front pieces because it gets curly. So I straighten the front pieces. Love it. Last beauty item that I was hinting to in a previous vlog that I said I'm using a new beauty item and I want to talk about it, but I don't know what I think about it. I've used it now, I guess 3 times, and I love it. So let me show you what it is. I'm going to take it out of the bag because I'm wearing white jeans, so I don't want to get it on anything. It looks gross, but it is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I get it in dark because it's for medium to dark skin tones. I honestly could get it in ultra dark and probably still be fine. I know people who are fairer than me who use ultra dark, but I don't want to go like crazy. I have it on now. It's self-tanner. Sorry, cut to the chase. It's self-tanner. So I have it on now. I love it. I did it yesterday. I did it like before we went to the beach. I did it a bunch of times. This is the mitt that you apply it with. It honestly is like a velvet mitt, and it's so weird because I was like, how am I supposed to apply it with this? But it comes out, it's like a mousse. Let me tell you how I do it, but I'll link some videos below. A bunch of YouTubers I watch use it, and I've always wanted it because I never wanted to feel like I had to lay out in the sun to get tan, but I get really tan really fast, and so it's easy for me to just lay out in the sun, but just really not good for you. It's not good for your face, not good for any part of your skin. And so I was like, I need to just bite the bullet and do it. You can buy a ton of in-store self-tanners, but they're not gonna work. There's one from Victoria's Secret I actually like, but they last only like 2 days or until you shower the next time or whatever. And I really wanted something that was actually really good and it's gonna look really natural. So literally, like, look at my hands. You couldn't, I mean, like this, I was looking at today. Like that, you can kind of tell. But like, my hands don't look like they're self-tan. They look real. So this is what you do. It's a 2-hour express, so this is what you have to do. I got home, I showered, I exfoliated all my skin, which you get out of the shower, you apply it with the mitt. So you pump a few pumps on the mitt, you know, put all over your body. They say do it in circular motions. It doesn't really matter. I kind of do it in like strips and then just make sure like you rub it in. And you can see where the product is because it does have a brown tone to it. So I like that you can see where the product goes. So you can see where the product goes. The hardest part is your back. But I put it all over. I put it up to my chin. I put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit on my face because like when I'm at the gym and stuff, I don't wear makeup and I don't want my face to look so different. But I literally just put it everywhere. I put it on my feet, everywhere. And I put it on my elbows. Some people avoid their elbows, but I've put it everywhere. Then you can put on clothes. But it doesn't really transfer unless you were to like rub a towel on yourself. But I still wouldn't like sit on, like I don't sit on my white comforter. But so then you wait for 2 hours and you shower off again. So I wash my hair in the first shower and then I'll just put my hair like up in a bun or something and just get in the shower, wash it off. You do it in 2 hours and then be done with it. I love it. It made me look so tan. Everyone has been saying I look great with it on. I don't feel gross. I don't, like, it's just my skin. Like, I don't have to worry about it, but I look good and I love it and it's so worth it. Now that this video is almost entirely way too long, but I talked about a bunch of my favorite things. I hope you liked watching. I hope you maybe go buy some of the things, go check them out, ask me questions about them. Tell me your favorite products that you've been using for this summer. Comment, shoot me a tweet, run on my Facebook page, anything. I would love, love, love to connect with you. This is about creating a community. I'm so excited to have people on and to talk about some exciting things that they're passionate about. I have some ideas of inviting some people on and talking about some exciting topics. In the meantime, watch some of my vlogs, catch up on what's going on. Thanks.